Test, test, test. How about that? Test, test, test. How about that? There we go. All right. Hello. Hey, Tony, just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, by the way. Trying to do some work today. I've got some work today, as you can see, right there. Yeah, the mic wasn't working for a second there, but yeah, awesome. There you go. So this is what I'm working on right here. I decided I've got a couple hours till I start sorry, try again. I got a couple hours before I have to go to my son's soccer game. It's funny, the older they get, the later the games go. It's frustrating. And I liked having the game kind of somewhere late morning, and then I can have the rest of my day just to myself. It was nice to have the morning. It was such a lovely morning, such a lovely August. I was gonna say August, and then I was gonna say October. It has such a lovely fall day. I went for a walk up to the store, grabbed some items. It was just like I had my jacket on. It was really warm, so I took the jacket off, and it was just like wearing this. It was so nice. The orange leaves. Oh, you know, I love autumn. I'm more summer, but autumn gives me the verklempt, gives me the feel goods, and then it quickly it quickly switches on you. Once those leaves hit the ground, then it's just like, bam! Here's some rain. Here's some snow. Here's crap weather. But anyways, I thought I'd spend a nice calming day. I did some power washing on my own here, and I was like, you know what? I have to edit this video. Jamie has a video he wants me to edit for Ready to Believe. He's doing some mods, and I was like, I gotta get that done. So I like editing video, and I know like for you, Tony, it's good sweater weather exactly. I know like you were asking earlier, I think it was you that was asking questions about how to edit and stuff, and I've done a video on this before, but I thought I'd do another one, just kind of show you the process. Oh, there you go. Awesome. That's what you're doing now. It just show the process of what I go through. It's different for everybody. I know more people out. There's a lot more talented people out there um, on editing video, and I use the basics of basics. I'm gonna use podcast here. So I'm just realizing this backroom's a mess here. I use the basics of basics. So I thought I'd just kind of show you the simple process that I use. I had an old friend contact me just a while ago wanting to know how to podcast. And so anytime anybody asks me, how do you podcast, even though we've done it for over 10 years now, I get very nervous because I feel like I'm, what do you call it? It's imposter syndrome. and it's just, I feel like I'm not doing it right. Let me edit this place a bit. I'm cleaning up the place up. Here we go. Top corner, right on the corner there. Got to clean that up. Let's change the background here. I like to change the background here. Looks like Jamie's been messing around with my stuff. It's our stuff, I know. Is there something fallish? This is like I got so many. Like, look at this. I got so much Halloween stuff in the background here. If I just hide this for a second here, like I got StreamYard gives us some cool backgrounds. First of all, we got all these Halloween things. And I like this one especially. This one's pretty cool. The Dia de los Muertos. But they're not fall, they're Halloween. So I kind of have to, I want something. This is fall-ish. I'm noticing the banners here. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tony. It's okay. It's all right. I look at a lot of people who make videos, and I know that there's a lot of good editors out there. And sorry, I'm distracted. Okay, I'm going to. You know what? Since it's fall, let's use some fall colors. I haven't used brown lately. Can I use brown? Nice little orange brown. Maybe use a little more. How about this? There we go. There, that's That's there you go. I like that. And I'm going to change my background. Let me put myself back up here. Share the stage. Put myself back here for a sec. I'm fussing. This is called procrastination. It's cleaning your house before you do your report cards. And I just realized I have a wash. I just have clothes in the wash. I just realized, but I won't do that right now. I can do that. That can wait. That can wait. So what's the video about? Editing. So what'd you talk about? My wash. Something. Okay. I'm just going to keep it like this. Oops. I'm going to keep it like that. That's fine. Okay. Let's get to work. Let's get to work here. Got some nice tea, some Murchie's tea. This is Royal Jubilee. Oh, look, laundry almost full. Oh, by the way, since you're here, Tony, I watched your video. Really cool. I'm sorry to hear about the audio. Yeah, I could tell that the audio was frustrating. I totally get it, but it was really cool. Yeah, it's I liked hearing about the history of how you got into it. That was awesome. It's good to see you up there, and it was a nice job. Here you go, thumbs up. So let's see here. Okay, let's show you what I've been working on so far. So this is the old video. I'm gonna have to move out of seeing myself. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Sorry. There we go. Wow. Hang on, Tony. Let me know if you can hear. Can you hear that? Can you hear all that noise there? No. Okay, that means I need to. Okay, I know what I did wrong then. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to share the screen again. Share screen. Share the window. To share audio, share tab. What you talking about, Willis? To share audio, share tab instead. Why? Huh. I don't know if it lets me do the audio. To share an audio, share tab instead. Chrome tab. I want to show the window though. Did I just do something that I can't do? You can't see what I'm looking at here. Basically, I'm trying to share my screen on whatever I'm using here, and it gives me some options. And I'm trying to share the audio, but it says also share tab audio. It won't let me share the window. Well, it will let me share the window. You just saw it, but it won't let me share the audio of that window. Huh. Select a tab to share. Can I just share it as a working well? Okay, hang on for a second. Let's try something different. Audio. Sorry, I know that you're super excited and see me just kind of stare blankly into a screen here, but I don't know if it'll let me share my audio, so I have a backup to. That sucks. I got to be able to share my. Okay, so basically what's happening is I am trying to share my screen and video file, image files, share screen. So it lets me share, like, for example, I can share anything that's online on my Chrome tab, but it won't let me share won't let me share the audio on my window, and I don't know why that is. Like if I share this, I do have a backup, but it's gonna be lame, super lame. You've never seen me fold laundry, sir. I was trained by the Disney store on how to fold clothes. I'm pretty decent. Although I still can't fold the mattress sheet. I'm still having troubles with that. I remember when I was online dating, I saw someone's flex is I know how to fold the mattress sheet perfectly. Ask me how. I'm like, I almost wanted to click. I almost wanted to swipe right on the or swipe left on that one. So it was no swipe right. I almost wanted to swipe right on that just so I could learn. Almost. So the problem is I can't share the audio, and that really sucks. So my other backup plan is doing this, which is going to be sucky. First of all, if you can, did my audio sound different here? Tony, does it sound odd or different now that it, just give me a heads up here. I don't want to use my own audio because it'll echo. Let's see here, because the other option is doing this. Okay, you can probably hear this. I know you can hear that. And it's basically the audio coming straight from my computer, and it sucks. It's not what I want, but it's what I got. That's what I got. Yeah, I thought so. It's not going to sound great. And what's really hard is when you're editing video, you really need to have headphones on to hear the details. And I think I might have to do that after. But all right, so enough. I'm not going to waste any time here. I'm just going to go straight to it. So basically what I have here, I'm going to mute it for a second here. So basically what I have here is the old video that I edited for the last Ready to Believe. Basically, it's us. Well, I was just filming. I was cameraman for the day, but I was filming. As you can see, Jamie and Ree here testing the belt, and that was a lot of fun. And this took me about a couple hours or so to do. I was super picky. I don't think this one that we're doing today is going to take as long because I don't have to scrub through. If you take a look up top here, I use iMovie. I uploaded my videos onto iMovie. And as you can see, there is so much here. There's so many videos and that so much video that I took. And a lot of it, like if you look down over here, I didn't use any of this. Like just me, I was taking a lot of B-roll, trying to see if I can pick up anything interesting. And a lot of filming here. A lot of this was not used, but right about here, yeah, I used this part where I'm picture of Ree and then zoom over her head, and it's literally how long was it? It was like, I think it was like 3 seconds. Like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5, about 5.5, about 5 seconds or so. And so, and because I didn't, some of this I wanted, that guy's that guy's smile right there, right? I just wanted enough of that and then move on. Some of these little things that you don't notice at first. I mean, there's this guy in Peely here, but I want to get Peely, but this guy with the camera on the left, I saw him as the busters were coming by. And I knew he wanted to take a picture. I knew he wanted video, but I'm noticing Peely has camel toe, but okay, poor Peely. I'm just popping this here for now. Okay, so I got to backtrack here. Poor Peely. I'm going to zoom in here. You're going to see it in a second here. I don't mean to expose the poor dude. We can zoom in here. So there's Peely, and I don't think it's really him, but the kid. it's a suit that doesn't fit him properly, and the poor guy's showing a little bit of. There we go. God damn it! What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? Yeah. So, anyways, I'm not gonna. Yeah. So, anyways, this guy here. Oops. What did I do here? So this guy here on the left was wanting to film, and I could tell he was trying to ask questions. And then he missed his moment. Hey Josh, how you doing, dude? Thanks for popping by. And so he missed his moment and he tried to ask questions as everybody was walking by. And it was just like I was waiting for the Peely to come, and this guy was taking videos, and it became an awkward moment for him. And I didn't want to expose him like that, as I am doing right now, apparently. But he's just like he wanted to talk to the Ghostbusters, and all of them had left and they hadn't heard him. And I was just like, oh darn, okay, let's not add that. And you can see like Scott catches at the last minute there, and it was just like, okay, well, I'm going to stop filming that. And other things like so a lot of stuff I take. There's like probably an hour's worth of stuff that was never used. So that's why this video takes a little bit longer. You're going through there looking for the gold, looking for the moments, looking to see what works. I mean, you see a moment like where he's looking right down the barrel here. I mean, that's really cool stuff. So you spend your time just kind of filtering and looking through, and to be honest with you, you cheat a little bit. You look at certain videos, you think like, I'm going to catch this all in order from the minute they stepped out to the minute they go backstage. And so when I started the video, as you can see here, okay, so we're talking, they're chatting, all that sort of stuff. Sorry, apologize. So they come out of the dressing room, do a little slow-mo, do their moment of the guy get a little wink in there, little wink by Jamie, a little excitement from Ryan there. And then it's the little things you notice, like here's Steve's like I'm not putting the audio here, but Steve walking by and tapping the roof. Something kind of cool, right? Just tap the roof for good luck. And then it looks like next scene, there's Steve coming out, hang on, you'll hear it. You know, just screaming at you, anybody see any ghosts? And then what's cool about some of these things when you look behind sight, this guy here is like, he's super happy, but the guy on the right, he's pissed. The look in his eyes like, shut the hell up. It's not about you, pal. But doesn't care. We're having fun. Nobody's getting hurt here. And just trying to catch the moment. But that moment did not happen till probably halfway through our walk. They all gathered and they were talking about, hey, what do you want to do? Hey, everything okay? Doing some specs on the pack. Someone's thing wasn't working. And he goes, okay, who's going to do it? Because it's tradition that we come out and anybody see any ghosts and run with a trap. And so again, that didn't happen until halfway through our whole little tour. So what do? I put it at the beginning, because it's cinema. You kind of adjust it. Health and safety, I have to talk about. Exactly. So you play around, you look for those little moments, even if they're like a second, like here, just Ryan, thumbs up. That took a second, moving on. And then you try to you just play around while you're filming. You have some ideas of what you want to do. I found I had a lot of video of me catching moments where they're playing with the PK meter, and they weren't all in sequence. They were checking me with the PK meter, but I thought that was going to be great. I thought it was going to, they're going to poke me with the PK meter, check to see if I'm real, but the camera was so bad. So, I got PKE meters. I keep saying PK, sorry. I got the meters going. So there's some more there. There's some more there. I had moments where he was checking the Ewoks, and then I forgot. Then I'm like, oh, they're checking this goofy little thing. So you just keep the camera running. We throw in some friends in there, like B from this is B on the left there from Cherry Bomb. He also runs the Victoria Comic and Toy Show, Hobby and Toy Show. I'm screwing that up, but we call it the Cherry Bomb event. We always have to get some stuff with the Ghostbusters, and then looking at all the cool things like jackets, coloring books, Transformers. You get the idea. So you just try to find those moments. Well, this video that I'm doing today is a little bit different. This is a how-to video. So I've got here, I don't know if you can see this. I got 5 videos of Jamie putting together his costume. I got to double check it. Is that all the videos? You probably can't see what I'm looking at here. Hang on. Yeah, I forgot one, I think. Okay, there's that one there. I don't care who you are, what magazine you modeled for. At any time, you can pause it and you'll find just a moment where it just kind of like you don't put that in camera. I have more moments than I want to on these things, so I can control The vertical. Why? Yeah, exactly. Why so serious, Jamie? It's a video here. We're taking it serious. It, dude's always like positive, but man, the camera just catches you in a moment where you get one eye open, the other eye closed, and he's gonna hate me for this one. But all right, so I got my old stuff set up. What I like to do is I have an old video like this ready to go. I have a whole selection of different projects. So if I go my projects, you have all these different projects. Some are shorts. I have this one short that I'm trying to use later on, some old stuff. I like to keep some templates, 501st templates you can see down here with me and Dan, or as a handler. There's some old Outer Rim rookie templates. Like if I pick this one here, if I go all the way to 10. So a lot of the templates I like to keep for the intro, and then I can delete what's inside. It's just like a sandwich. You keep the bread, get rid of the filling, and then you can fill the filling back in. The bread's fine. So that's typically what I do here. So I've got some old stuff. I'm going to put Jamie's name tag to the side for now because I like the way it's set. And I'm going to take everything in the middle out of it. So I don't really keep a lot of the old videos, the rough work, because it's just space that it just fills up everything. And so I'm going to delete all that. And now we're back to the basics. I got the top of the bread. I got the intro here with the Ready to Believe. I got the outro with all this sort of stuff at the end. This stuff really never changes. I like to keep it as simple as possible unless we get new t-shirts added. The reason is I love this. I love how we end it. I don't know why it's so cool, but it's just like, I'm going to put the audio back on. Zooming in on Egon's face and cut. Just when the beat drops, you just zoom in on Egon's face, because it's something me and Jamie noticed when we were watching the Ghostbusters. Right now, this whole image is zoomed in. We don't see Bill Murray doing his spiel. You can see it down in the clip at the bottom. He's doing his spiel. He's talking, and we noticed that Harold Ramis is pretending to do his best, like an awkward moment, and kind of like know your lines. And that's where the stepping down, looking up, stepping back and looking up came from, because he was like, this is a scientist who's not meant to be a TV star. He's meant to be a scientist. And now he's asked to do commercials, and he just, what's my place? There it is. What's my place? There it is. And so the intense stare at the camera is so good. It's Harold Ramis doing such good acting and not acting. And so when you zoom in, and I purposely zoom the camera in on him, because in his mind, that's all he's thinking. I'm on camera. I'm on camera. I'm on camera. And zoom in, 3, 4, boom. And it's just so good. And the song that we use is Drone. It's one of the copyright-free music songs we found. If I pull up the audio here, we have a section here of all this audio that we have. I have to be very careful. Some of this audio I can't play on live, but a lot of this I can. So I have so many of the ELFL, Elliott, Epidemic, all this stuff is all copyright free. And so all of different moods, all different styles. This is chill. Like, it's just, I don't know if you can hear that very well. It's kind of soft. But this stuff plays in the background when we're talking or doing something. I might throw in a few of this here, because I like watching videos with soft music in the background. It sometimes adds to the moment, but you have to be very careful, right? Because we picked this one. Hang on, where's a bad one? A bad choice of song in the background here. I can't seem to find one. How about this one? That mood's just kind of, I don't know if you want to have that in the background, but you can see up the spikes here where it starts to pick up right here. Watch. It's kind of jarring. It's like a kid trying to get your attention, and it throws off when you're watching someone just building something. When you have all this, I mean, that's fine by itself. 2, 1, 2, 1. That's fine by itself. But then when you have all of a sudden it pick up out of the blue and do this, it kind of jars you out of it, unless that's what you're wanting in the video. All of a sudden, this mood of people walking, talking, and then it picks up, and it's just like some excitement happens while you're busting goes. Great. but not for a how-to build. We want something chill. But anyway, so Drone is one of the songs I came across by accident. It's so freaking good. I love this song. I love that it's become synonymous with Jamie. It's like, that's so good. Boom, boom, 2, 1, 2, 3, let's go. And it's a great song. And when you got an outro song like this, as long as it holds for a little bit, it's going to go for about a minute. And I know a lot of people don't even watch the end, and that's fine. But if you got it still going on, if you're watching the video with while doing the laundry or or folding clothes, it's there, and it just lingers. And a lot of people, a lot of people like the outro songs. And if you got there, we got the advertised with the t-shirts and where we get our music from, Epidemic Sound, and we close off. And I'm very well aware that 90% of people don't watch the end. And I used to hide things at the end, like I do with the podcast, the audio podcast. I purposely leave it on the audio because I want that ending sort of like Ferris Bueller, you're still here, moment. But I don't bother with the video. It's just one more moment of editing that I just don't want to do. Anyways, we have to start it like that.
We're ready to believe you.
I love that so much. I just realized I accidentally edited out the music here, so I'm going to go back. Sorry, I just realized I don't like to mess around with the intro, so I got to get rid of this. Hang on, get rid of that. There we go. When using iMovie, a lot of the songs. Here's a little tip here. Using iMovie, a lot of the songs are attached to a clip. For example, see this little clip here. This is a 1.5 second clip with Ree putting on something on her belt. So she's gearing up. You'll notice that down here it says Phantom Pulse Paisley Pink. So I always try to find cool, spooky music for the Ghostbusters. So this one's attached, but if I remove the clip after it like that, the music isn't affected. It stays where it is. Now it will throw off the timing on everything else if I have it timed to certain things. But let's put that back. But if I remove the clip that it's attached to, hang on, the whole song's gone, and you'll hear it silent right after. So one of the tricky things that it's okay. It's been helpful at times and a pain in the ass at times is when a song is attached to a clip, you have to be aware of where that clip is attached. And so I'll probably just slide it over to the clip before it and then delete and then slide it back to the start of the clip. However, when you're doing that, you have to make sure the timing's right, because what I've done here is when they're talking, the volume's down at 25% down here. But when they're going to stop talking, I really wish iMovie had this ability to change the volume in one audio clip without having to cut it. But unfortunately, you have to cut it. So I cut it where I need to cut it, and here, I'll show you what I'm doing here. It'd make more sense if I demonstrate. Let's get rid of this. So I have an audio clip that's going. I have this audio clip here, and they're talking. I want to keep it low, not have the music take over the discussion piece. And that's where the headphones are super helpful. It doesn't sound right listening to it off the screen, but you have to have headphones to hear it. So now I'm letting the music happen. And now when there's no talking, this is where I want the music to start picking up. If it's too quiet, it seems like it was an accident. So now I go, okay, this is where I want the music to pick up. I'll cut it. Use this one is Alt B. So now I've cut it, and then I drag it. I overlap it a bit, and then I fade in. So down here, there's this little dot here where you can fade in, and the audio will pick up gradually, where you don't really hear it. If I did it too soon, like watch this. I do it too soon. The audio, you can't really hear that as well as I can, but the music starts interfering with the talking. So I want to do it just as the talking's ending. I fade in with the music. And I want to make sure that it fades in by the time the clip starts, as opposed to it fading in halfway through the clip. See, that's like, I don't know if you could hear that, but that to me is annoying. Like the music's still low and it feels like it's late to the party. Yeah, it's so you want a, it's trying to find that, that nice spot where the music fades in at the right time, and it's like it's another character in the show. It's you don't want to miss its cue, but you don't want it to come in too early. So any which way, I'm going to get rid of all this anyways. So I'm going to mute this so it's the audio is not interfering. Let's get rid of. Sorry, Ree. Bye, Ree. Ree's awesome. She rocks. Let's see here. Let's get all this out. I don't want to delete the audio in the beginning. Okay, I can delete this. So I don't mind deleting all. Oops. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there it is. Okay, the drone. I like to keep this drone. I don't like messing with this one because of the drop. I got to keep that drop. And so I don't like losing this audio. Now, so I have the intro here. I have the outro here. I'm going to put everything, I'm going to sandwich everything in the middle here. Now, I got to go back to my media. So this is where, in my media, this is where I keep all the video clips. Tip when doing this, when you're done with your old video, go back into your iMovie and you have to kind of purge everything. It's one of the things, like I can delete a clip. If I delete let's delete this clip here. So I right click it and delete it from the media. It's gone. Boom, it's gone. It's in my trash bin and I can get rid of the trash and throw it out. But it's not off your computer. The problem is iMovie, not only when you put things into the iMovie, into this window here for your media, and even if you delete off this, it's still as a backup for deeper in the in the Mac. And so you actually, and I probably can't show it to you here because I don't want to put too much on live, but you have to go in there, look for the contents of this folder and delete all that, because you are going to fill up your computer super quick after maybe about 5 or 6 good solid videos of just video of raw beef footage, and it's just going to fill up the stuff. So I have I have to keep purging everything, but you also keep backing up with a portable hard drive. This is like this is the second one. The third one's plugged into the computer. This is a terabyte worth of stuff, if not 2 terabytes. And I keep having to put the raw video on the side there because I just don't like throwing anything. I'm a hoarder when it comes to data. So, but I have to keep purging on a regular basis, have to keep purging videos off my computer so I can actually have the computer working. It fills up fast and it will not work very well. So that's the thing I've noticed with Macs. It just likes to hold on. You sure you want to get rid of it? Are you sure you're sure? So, yes, get rid of it. And then there's times like, oh, shoot, don't get rid of it. But I said, you're sure? You're sure. I know. I'm sorry. Oh, my God. That's so good. The tea's so good. I love Murchie's. It's got a mixture of like a Chinese tea plus your traditional like British Indian tea. It's so good. Murchie's. Go for Murchie's. So good. I don't know if you have that in the East. Anyways, okay, let's take the audio. I got all this video here. I think this is the beginning. It goes backwards for some reason. Let's take a look at what Jamie says. Now we're going to listen to Jamie. By the way, right off the bat, Jamie hates. He said he was not happy with how it recorded, but I think he's being hard on himself. Oh, I love this. I love editing. It's because I know what he's going through. It's just like, okay, cheers. I love this. It's so good. We'll do it again. Do it again. Do it again, Jamie.
All right.
Oh my God, Jamie, you're the best, dude. It's seriously, we all go through when you're doing a video. It's the awkward moments just before that you do not see. All this shit that you do not see. It's the best. I love it. I hate it with myself. I love it with other people. I friggin' hate it with myself. friggin' hate it. There's so much I edit out because I'm so self-conscious. Oh my God. There's clipping, there's cropping. I'm just like so self-conscious. I freaking hate it. But it's just so, it's like, I get it. I totally get it. So, okay, sorry, back to here. We're going to take this and we're going to pop it here. I can tell it's the intro because he took the step forward. Now, so I got all this here. I'm going to mute for a sec here. I got all this here, and I know this. I'm going to have to clip. I'm already noticing it is very quiet. This is going to be interesting to do after the fact. I'm going to have a lot of work off air checking the audio, but there's a reason I put this little, see this, the little thing under here says Jamie Pale Rider. This is the banner. I like this so much that I keep deleting it. I have a hard time finding it again and making it up because it's just, I suck at it. So I got to edit this out. I always put it to the side and then bring it back in. Jamie Pale Rider Millman. Because always, okay, is this right? Okay, see, the size is wrong. God damn it. I don't, okay. This is why I hate this one, because the font and the titles of the Mac mess with each other. So sometimes I have to cheat it a little bit. I put, does this work? See, look how lined that is. The R is lined up right where the D is. I just looked at Jamie's face. That's the look he gives me when he's impatient with me. Really, Rob? Really? We're doing this shit again? That's the look he gave me when we started doing recorder music. Okay, sorry. See, I don't like this. Look how high it is. I think I'm just going to deal with it for now. Can I adjust? I can't adjust the size. That's the other problem. Like up here on the right, right above the action figures, you got the ghost, you got the font, but you can't adjust the size, and that's what drives me nuts. So sometimes I cheat a little bit. Click on this. Sometimes I cheat a little bit by adding spaces or something like that. But I don't think that's going to work. Okay. It's Jamie. I'm sorry. Hang on. Can I move this? I just realized copy. Move it down here. I don't think that's the same though. I thank goodness for the Command Z undo button. Undo. Is that too small? Is that too small? I didn't like that. All right, undo. All right. This is how it's going to be. Okay, cool. I don't like it, but it's how it's going to be. All right. Make sure I put that where he's talking. Okay, he's probably going to talk right about here. But hang on. I gotta get him stepping in though. I gotta get him just a touch stepping in. Don't have to get him when the first step. Perfect. See, because I know there's a fade here. See this fade right here? This is called a transition. You can have a whole bunch of different types of transitions, from circle opening. Like you're on Tatooine. I like using the cross zoom when it's like this one here, when it's to do with my Star Wars stuff, because it looks like, you know, you're in space. But here we just kind of do the cross blur, and it just goes right in here. And you already know, the brain knows he's already taken that step forward. Perfect. Okay, let's hear the audio so far.
We're ready to believe you.
All right.
Okay, now here's where I have to edit the audio. So as you can see, I want the music to tag a little. I want it to trail a little bit. So I'm going to clip it here, extend it out just a little bit, and then I got to bring this down to probably about 7%. Again, I'm going to have to go back and check with the headphones, because it's just, you just have to have headphones. The audio doesn't come clear on the computer, straight from the computer. So, hang on.
All right.
So
it's for this episode.
Okay, so it lingers for a little bit, and I like to have it linger just a little bit longer, to where he's done his intro. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the show. Today we're going to be talking about, and then that's when you fade out. Okay. Thanks for the intro. You closing the door, doing the greetings. Now let's get into the show. And then I'll probably slowly add in some softer music of just, okay, let's get into it. Let's have a seat, enjoy yourself, grab a cup of coffee, let's talk. That sort of idea, right? All right. So I dug boom.
All right, that wraps things up for this episode of Ready.
Oh, this is the end. I'm an idiot. Oh God, I did all that work. It's the end. Oh shit. Oh God. We'll wrap it up. We're done. I wasn't even listening to him.
All right, that wraps things up for this episode of Ready. My producer.
I'm an idiot. All right. Okay. So shoot. Okay, so that's that. All right, sorry, I screwed up. Typically, when I put videos up like this in the my media, it's reversed. It's always the old, like the newest on the right to the oldest on the left. It's been ticking me off forever. Like I can like proof here. Like this is like I done this video here. This is near. This is actually all messed up. What is going on with this order? All right. Anyways. Okay, so you're going at the end. I'm going to just pop that over here. Okay, this is the beginning. Shaking it. Here we go. All right, there we go. We're zooming in here. Back to the beginning. Okay, one thing I know I'm going to do is I'm probably going to up the bass. So we have an equalizer for the audio. Oh, shoot, I lost my audio. Hang on, go back, all the way to the other end here. I need this and X, cut it, and probably put it here and paste it. Delete that. Boop. Let's try this again. God damn it. Nice audio. Oh, see, it's already out of sync. There we go.
All right, we're back with another episode Ready to Boom. I'm Jimmy Calloway.
Okay, perfect. There you got the beginning. Yay, me. I blame the camera guy. He is the camera guy. I wasn't in this. He filmed this all by himself. I had nothing to do with this filming. So anything wrong with the camera, it's his fault. But I'm looking at the clips. It actually looks pretty good. I think he's got it figured out. All right. So typically what I do with a lot of the audio, I change the equalizer. On the equalizer here in the top right, you can adjust how it sounds from flat to voice enhanced. It
sounds like this the whole time. I don't like it, but it has been helpful at times.
Music enhance is pretty good. Loudness I use often. Hum reduction I barely use. Bass boost is my most common. I like because I have a more bassier voice at times. Jamie has a more raspier voice, and so I got to try and find what works best.
All right, we're back.
And that actually doesn't sound so bad. Again, I need to listen to it with headphones and check to see if it does sound good. And the other thing, if you take a look down here, okay, look at the clip, and you can see this blue line underneath the video. Hello, how are you? Just dropping some likes. Woo, woo, woo. Wah, wah, wah. Sorry, I'm channeling my inner superstore. Wah, wah. You hate your voice? Oh, don't hate your voice, dude. You gotta love what you got, man. But yeah, so I like to play around with my the audio here, especially with the bass. It's all about the bass, no treble. Now, if you take a look at the blue here, you can see how the audio peaks up and down. You can move it up and down. Typically, I got 316, which is 3 times louder than it usually is. Now, I know Archer will I know for a fact he has better audio equipment than I do. Typically, I like to use these things here. This is the DJI audio microphone. It's wireless and stuff. I probably, hang on. Wait. Hang on for a sec here. I'm just going to change here we go. So this is the DJI microphone that we use sometimes. Not as happy with this one. It has a bit of a tinny sound, and I don't know how to adjust it to make it more of a bass sound. Typically, you attach it to right here. You want to center it most times, unless you have a mono setting. And then the other part, this here, is connected to the phone, and the audio goes to there. Oh, you use the mic mini, eh? Archer, if you can help me out here, just if you have any ideas, like when I use this, it doesn't sound as good as when it comes out of my phone if I'm closer to the phone. It won't sound like this mic at all. It won't get my voice like this. But I've been somewhat okay with it. I've not been thrilled. You can record straight to the mic itself as well. I used to do that until I finally figured out how to use the attachment to put it right to the phone. But anyways, yeah. But Jamie doesn't have access to this thing, so he's just doing it straight from his phone, and it's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's not professional biz here. So I'm going to go back to the editing of the video. Let's see. So you can adjust it, and when you see it go yellow, I wish I could zoom in here. I'm going to put it all the way to the top. You can see at moments it goes yellow right about here or here. Hang on, so it might be settings on your phone. Oh, you know, that's right. That's probably true. I might have to look into that. That's not a bad idea. Maybe I can adjust these. I never even thought about that, dude. Thank you. So when it's here, it's yellow. That means it's peaking. The one thing I wish iMovie would let me do is zoom in closer to see if it's hitting the red. Whenever I talk, it's hitting the red. It's always hitting the red, and I have to reduce it. Jamie's got a softer voice at times, and so I have to bring it down a bit. But I also wish it would level the audio. I wish there's a setting. Yeah, I could use some other audio thing. Oh God, what is it? I can use some other apps to level the audio, but it's just added work that I just don't have the patience to do. I just don't want to keep leveling it, checking it out, leveling it, checking out. Okay, great. Now take it, now put it here, and then put the clip in and layer it. And it's just, no, I'm just going to use the audio straight. And sometimes I'll cheat a little bit by clipping lower and high, because I don't have enough people watching this to actually give a crap about my, they don't give a crap about my audio levels. So anyways, back to the thing. So if we restart here.
All right, we're back with another episode, Ready to Believe.
Now, this is a great start so far. The one thing I'm not thrilled with is how small he looks in the screen. You are people. You're the best kind of people, Tony. So look how. Oh, then again, he is closer here, but he's also a little bit to the left. So I'm going to crop him just a bit here. I'm going to zoom in, center him a little bit more. And what I like about this is there's a little cross hair in here that will help me center him more. I think I don't think I can center him anymore without cropping him. Look right there. It's not going to look right. Hang on, let's take a look here and see what it looks like. Hang on, come on. It's a little close. He's a little close. I'm not big thrill. I'm trying to find that sweet spot where he's not too close, but also not too much on an angle here. There we go. How about this? Now he seems a little bit short. And I'm doing this ahead of time. I kind of want to line up around about the nose or so, centered around the nose. How's that? That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll stick with that. I'm not thrilled with it, but I think it's centered enough. I may be being overly picky. And I like the fact that he has all this cool stuff. I know that other people have great cameras where they can fade out the back, or fade out, what do you call it, to blur out the back, where it's just touch out of focus. I know my buddy Aaron. If you know Aaron, he's the one that built that trap and stuff. He's really good at camera work and movie making. That's his deal. He teaches that, and I would love for him to give me some tips on this. But anyways, so I'm going to play this, and I have to now edit the heck out of it, because what I like to do is edit the gaps in talk.
All right, we're back with another episode, Ready to Believe. I'm Jamie Pellrider. I'm by myself today. I'm doing a very quick.
Okay, that was sudden. I'm going to edit that.
In the works for a while, mostly just I've been putting it off. It's been sitting there ready
Okay,
to go. It's a episode ready to believe. I'm Jamie Pale Rider. I'm by myself today. I'm doing a very quick mod that I've had in the works for a while, mostly just.
Okay, so sometimes, see, Jamie's such a natural talker that sometimes I don't like to edit him, but sometimes I just edit because I typically want things to kind of keep at a pace. But for him, when he pauses, it's a thoughtful pause. For me, when I pause, it's I forgot my line pause, and I like to edit the crap out of those.
I'm doing a very quick mod that I've had in the works for a while, mostly just I've been putting it off. It's been sitting there ready to go. It's a very quick one. You'll see when we get further on in the video. But that's part of that's. I'll edit some of that out. So the buts, the ums, the natural things that we do. Sometimes I like to clip it out, but here I'm just going to keep it as is. It's he's thoughtful. He's talking. They don't know anything it comes. Yeah, it's like he's a thoughtful person, and mod that I've had in the works for a while, mostly just I've been putting it off. It's been sitting there ready to go. It's a very quick one. You'll see when we get further on in the video. But
okay, so right here we get further into the video.
For context.
Okay, so here.
For context.
And then here. And then here. Let's see how this sounds. I'm going to clip all those gaps out. Now, I'm very aware that I'm going to put some music in the background. And so these gaps of thoughts, like here.
In the works for a while, mostly just
and here.
I've been putting it off.
Sometimes some people get uncomfortable with silence. But when you have faint music in the background, it makes it feel more safe. It makes it feel a lot more interactive, even though he's pausing. So that's what I'm probably going to put later, some soft music in the background. So now go back to here. Make sure it's not too sudden on the editing.
You'll see when we get further on in the video.
No, see, that's too abrupt.
In the video for context, I don't know if anybody else out there.
That's better. If you heard it before, this is too sudden. Listen to this here.
Further on in the video
see it. We've been listening to Jamie talk for the last little while, and he's very thoughtful. He knows what he's talking about. He chooses his words specifically, and all of a sudden here it sounds sudden, and that doesn't fit with him. So I'm going. How do I redo? How do I redo? Edit, redo, trim.
Further on in the video for context, I don't know if anybody else out there.
So it is a little more sudden, but not as jarring. So I'm just going to keep it going.
For context, I don't know if anybody else out there. It seems like you have some of you anyways, based on the Googling I've done. If you've had problems with power issues on your HasLab Proton Pack.
See, like there, we don't need the
Proton Pack.
It is natural, but it makes things flow smoother when we take it out.
Your HasLab Proton Pack. For me, this has been manifesting itself by, throwing the third, switching itself by, throwing the.
Let's see if I can shorten these gaps here.
Manifesting itself by, throwing the third switch in sequence on the neutrino wand. And instead of the wand being ready to fire, the whole thing shuts down. From my research online, it feels like a lot of people encountered this with the stock power source and the D-cell batteries, the way the batteries.
I might want to keep that. Okay, so here's where I hang on, let me see this for a second.
D-cell batteries, the way the pack.
No, I don't like that, right?
Pack.
Okay, so what I really respect about Jamie, when talking to him and when he does these videos, he's very knowledgeable. He's very thoughtful with his words, intentional with his words. So when he goes at a pace that is slower than what I'm comfortable with, when I like me, I sometimes it's just diarrhea of the mouth. And what comes out is usually what's equivalent to diarrhea of the mouth. For Jamie, everything is thoughtful, intentional, and purposeful. So allowing the pauses, allowing even the uhs every once in a while makes it more real, makes it more genuine. And so and this is one of the things I like about editing Jamie's stuff. I don't have to edit too much of his. For me, I'm editing the shit out of it because, and maybe it's just because I'm very aware of what I'm wanting to say, what I'm trying to say, and what ends up being said are not equal. And I'm more critical about my script of what I'm saying. What time is it? 3:40. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit this one here, so but we'll try.
Source and the D cell batteries, the way the pack is out of the box, if those batteries are a little bit low, the pack will shut itself down. Just it's a power delivery issue.
He comes off as a professor. He comes off as somebody who's knowledgeable, has experience, and you just sit there and you take in what they're giving. It's not meant to be flashy. It's not meant to be like a YouTube, your typical YouTubers who are just like, hey, we've got some information. We're going to be doing this and that and this and that. Let's get right to it. Bang. So that's why I'm not editing a lot of this. I want to keep it as is.
A power delivery issue. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that I've upgraded to the Talent Cell USB power bank as a power source for my pack, and I'm still running into that issue occasionally. I thought it was maybe a connection issue with the hose, but it's pretty persistent and it's very finicky. So from what I've seen,
okay, so I can take this. I can take out this. I can take out. Let's try this.
It's persistent and it's very finicky. From what I've seen, and I wish I had seen this when I first did the upgrade, but I came across someone suggested. I came across.
See, some uhs I can get rid of. Nothing wrong with an when we naturally talk, but sometimes it just, we want to keep a pace going.
Did the upgrade, but I came across someone suggesting that it might be because the Talent Cell delivers 5 watts power-wise, and the pack is expecting 6. So in my research, I came across an item from Fruto Technology.
I'm going to leave that one here. I purposely did not at this this long section right here.
Expecting 6.
Pause.
So
pause.
But
it was kind of like, just take that. It's a moment where you just, okay, now I just want you to take that in. That's the way it was being expressed. So I'm going to keep it there.
Expecting 6. So in my research, I came across an item from Fruto Technology.
All right, hang on. Wait, I'm going to tag that. Typically, when he mentions companies or makers, I like to put a little logo or something like that on the screen so people can be aware of it, and maybe even a title at the bottom. This is the first time I'm hearing talk about any of this. I have no idea what this video is about, but I know generally what he's doing. Generally, like, he is fixing his proton pack. That's all I freaking know. And even after watching this video, I'll have no idea how he did it. But when he mentions companies or stuff like that, it is a meaningful pause. Yes, I agree. When he mentions companies, I want to make sure that we put a logo up there and recognize what it is. So now my job offline, which you probably won't be able to see here, is I put a marker. There's a little, you put M for marker right here. See this little, I got this little bookmark and it went away. So right here, I hit M. It adds a marker. You'll know when I do certain things, there's moments where I'm working and I have to pause. And so this is what I'll do. Watch this. I go,
I got my keep alive.
I put a whole bunch of markers, like a bunch of them, just so this is where you last left off. And so when I come back, I get rid of it. I get rid of it. And then I'm like, okay, that was important. Now I'm back to the spot where I'm at. So
Technology. I got my
what was the company again?
An item from Fruto Technology.
Fruto Technology. You won't be seeing me yet. Fruto Technology. I might have to ask him who that is. I'm going to. I sometimes I just go straight to Jamie and say, "Hey, Jamie, what's the technology thing?" So I'm going to do that right now. You can't see me doing that. I'm assuming no, you can't. Dear Jamie, I will really tell you, dear Jamie, what is the name of the tech company you mentioned in your video? Fruto? Do you have a link? So if he gives me a link, I can also add it to the description as well. I can grab their logo. Do you have a link? Hugs and kisses. Rob. Oh dear. I'm live streaming the edit, by the way. You are rocking the camera. God, I'm an asshole. Okay, back to here. Okay, so he's going to give it to me later. I'll keep going.
I got my Keep Alive switch from previously. That is basically a go-between power booster that boosts the power from the Talon cell from 5 watts to 6 watts.
Now I'm thinking he's describing this piece of technology again. What is this? L1. XO. So he's describing a piece of technology. A part of me wants to find a picture of this and put it up on the screen alongside of him. So I'm going to bookmark that.
Power booster.
Okay, I'm going to bookmark that. Put a title here, just so I know what to talk about. Power booster. These are like Cole's notes. I can like a post-it note I can get rid of later. Power booster. Pick question mark. All right, so this you won't see. I'll edit this out here. So a lot of time making notes for myself for future Rob.
Go between power booster.
And then I can ask him for it later, or if he has photos of the power booster, I can just insert it here, because sometimes it's great to talk about it, but what are you talking about? So
boost the power from the Talon cell from 5 watts to 6 watts, giving the pack the power that it needs and is expecting. So we're going to do that mod today. Like I said, it's a very quick mod. It's going to take me longer to open up the pack than it will be to actually do the mod itself. It's just very quick plug and play. The how-to video from Fruto is 30 seconds long, to put that into context. I will show you what I'm dealing with first off, just as a quick demo, and then we'll get into the mod itself.
All right, perfect. Jamie, you rocked it.
On itself.
Okay, give it a couple seconds delay. Awesome. This is great. I might not have to add the picture in, but it does help in advance. So now I got to figure out the order of these videos here. Okay, let's try to put that in. What's their time? 3. I have to stop at about, when's my, sorry, I got to double check when the soccer game is at. 5:30. It's literally down the street. I have another hour. Buckle up, guys. Get another hour of this shit. So, all right. Sorry. Okay, here we go. I think I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this done, but you'll get a good taste of the editing process. Here we go.
Okay, so we've got the.
Okay. It's so when we're switching, sometimes a little bit of a transition kind of makes it less jarring.
The mod itself. Okay, so we've got the.
It instead of just a hard cut, a little transition. Might extend it here because the transition does go over by half a second or so, and it does cut out what he says.
On itself. Okay, so we've.
And knowing I have music in the background.
Okay, so we've got the pack powered up off the Talon cell. It's got the Keep Alive switch, and I've got my Spangler wand attached to it.
Oh, has he already fixed it?
Demonstrate the issue that I'm running into.
Oh, no. Okay. Sorry. I'm back. Okay. So This is before.
I've got the pack powered up off the talent cell. It's got the keep alive switch, and I've got my Spangler wand attached to it.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the click.
Now I'm gonna demonstrate.
Do I want to keep all that?
Now I'm gonna demonstrate the issue that I'm running into just to.
Do I want to keep that? I think I'll clip.
Now I'm gonna demonstrate the issue that
I think I'll just edit this section out here.
Now I'm gonna demonstrate the issue that I'm running into just to show as.
Oh, I just realized I didn't fix the audio. Do I have to? This sounds pretty. He's obviously near the camera more, so it's a lot louder. I might just keep the audio as is.
No.
And the other thing, as you're editing, you're going to hear the same phrase over and over and over and over and over and over again. And you just kind of have to get used to that.
Now I'm gonna demonstrate the issue that I'm running into just to show as an example of what I'm talking about. Okay, so we still have power. Third switch powers it down. That's what I want to fix. And hopefully this mod will do the trick. As a disclaimer on Fruito's site, obviously it's not going to fix it if there is a wiring issue or something like that. I'm hoping that is not the case, but we will find out shortly.
All right. I'm very little editing needed. It's so important that I keep those pauses in there because he's demonstrating how the damn thing works and how it's not working. So we just keep it in there. Okay. Awesome. Yay. Thank you, Jamie. This makes it easier to edit. You rock. You rock. All right. Next one. I'm assuming this is the next one here.
Okay.
Wow. His audio is just different immediately. Yeah. Keep it. Keep it.
Shortly. Okay. So
now this one's not. It's okay to be a hard cut because we're already in the mindset of let's build it. Let's get it open. All right. So no transitions needed.
We'll find out shortly. Okay. So here we are once again.
But now his voice is different, so I might bass him up a bit.
Okay. So here we are once again with the pack all.
Oh, if you can take a look over here. Sorry, if you take a look right over here, you can see it's spiking quite a bit. So I'm going to have to be very conscious when I put music in here. And sometimes I like to, okay, see this. Typically I'll cut this, raise the volume here and keep that volume down. And so this is where I have to cheat. Instead of leveling the audio, I sometimes cut and paste, raise the audio lower. It's very hack, but it does save the ears sometimes. And I forgot to put the audio on. There you go. Sorry.
Okay, so here we are once again with the pack all opened up. Now the one thing I didn't anticipate, which I've already done a little bit of, is I had a bunch of cable management done up on the inside, mostly for the JST to USB cord that goes to the talent cell currently.
My mind, okay, so I'll pause for a sec. My brain is thinking, do I want to zoom in and pan at these wires? But a part of me is just like leaving it alone because I just maybe seeing it as a whole. But sometimes I do think about, instead of having the same frame, just keep it as is, even though it is a bit of shaky camera and we're looking at the same thing constantly. Sometimes a panning can change your it could maintain interest at times and allow you to, okay, let's take a deeper look. But with something like this, I think me not knowing exactly what I'm looking at, this is all a little bit foreign to me, but I trust that other people know exactly what this is. Keeping it as a frame might just be best to keep as is. No, don't touch it. Jamie's very intentional of what he films. He's just like, this is it. This is the important stuff. Just keep it like this. He doesn't, I don't know if he consciously does that, but I think people do unconsciously when they film, they focus in on what they feel is important. If he's not zooming in, he's just keeping it out. This is what I want you to see. So I'm going to trust him.
And so currently, I had that nicely bundled up with the audio cable that goes to my JBL Bluetooth speaker.
That though, I might edit. Hang on. See right here. What I might do here.
My JBL Bluetooth speaker.
So I might actually zoom in right there, just so you can see that wire a little bit better. So what I've done, I've cropped it to see the little thing a little bit better, knowing that it's going to end up looking at the JBL. So let's see what that looks like.
Audio cable that goes to my JBL.
Oh, I can actually make that
Bluetooth
longer. Sorry, hang on.
The,
It brings it in right
cable
about here, but I don't. Maybe there. Let's try that. Okay, and then when he's done talking, let's see. Let's zoom in just. Maybe it's not. It has to be zoomed in as much. So let's go right there. Center it.
Cable that goes to my.
Oh, that was a little bit jarring.
JBL Bluetooth speaker.
I don't like that.
So
right.
I had to do
so
cable that goes to my.
I think it's there. So we get the motion. No Blair Witch Project happening here, because he does have a shaky cam. He is moving in something real quick, and so lots happening for the eye.
Goes to my JBL Bluetooth speaker. So I had to do a bunch of that.
I'm okay with
a
that.
bunch of zip ties. So I'm gonna have to zip tie everything back up nicely once it's done. But I just wanted to show before we got started here.
See, he knows what to zoom in on. So I'm going to let him do that.
This is the guy right here that we're going to have to unplug, and we're going to replace it with.
I might zoom in on that.
The guy right here.
What would that look like?
This.
What? Hang on. What would that look like? Let's try it.
This is the guy right here.
Oh, it's got shaky though. When you zoom in on something, even though you're not moving the camera a lot, when you zoom in further, watch what happens. Like there's a lot of movement right here from here to here. So you have to be very conscious of when you edit, when you clip it. Let's try. So I'm going to zoom in, put the hat right on that spot there. Let's see what happens.
This is the guy right here that we're going to have to unplug, and we're going to replace it.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll keep that there. It's not great. It's a bit shaky, but it'll be fine.
Right here. So this is the.
Like when I'm very conscious when I'm filming. I have like a stand, and when I'm pointing at something, I know for a fact when I go through the editing process, I'll probably zoom in with the camera like I'm doing here. And I can do that because I'm not holding the camera. It's standard. So I'm worried that it'll become Blair Witch.
I have to unplug, and we're going to replace it.
That's a bit jarring. I'm going to keep. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to trust him on this one.
Here.
I'm going to leave it.
This is the guy right here that we're going to have to unplug, and we're going to replace it with.
You know what? I change my mind again. I'm going to redo it. Maybe you just have to.
This is the guy right here.
Hang on.
This is the guy.
Why did not? Hang on. Maybe I just don't zoom in as much. Maybe that's what I got to do.
This is the guy right here that we're going to have to unplug, and we're going to replace it with.
That's fine. That's
this fine. Right here. So this is the power booster board from Fruto Technology.
Okay, so this I might.
This right.
Okay, so see how this item here is at the bottom third of the screen. In photography, that's great. In here, I'm going to zoom in here. It's going to step into frame.
This right here. So this is the power booster board from Fruto Technology.
He moves the camera a bit though, and I don't know. I'm gonna have to zoom out a bit more than I want to. Where does it mostly end up in?
This right here. So this is the power booster board from Fruto Technology and the JST cable. So yeah, we're gonna get that switched out.
Hang on.
And the JST cable. So yeah, we're gonna get that.
I might. This is gonna linger a bit actually. You know what? I might just zoom in just a touch. Just keep it not too much, but it's like keep it some like that. I think I might do that. Hang on.
We're going to replace it with.
It's a long pause. I just noticed as I'm.
Replace it with this right here. So this is the power booster board.
That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not.
And
the movement of the camera doesn't get in the way, but you can still see it better.
JSC cable. So yeah, we're going to get that switched out. And then I'm not going to show the cable management on video because that stuff's boring. We'll show you the good stuff and skip the boring stuff. All right.
All right. He's self-aware.
We'll show you the good stuff and skip the boring stuff.
Oh, I cut him off too soon. Just extend that.
Skip the boring stuff.
I didn't mean to skip him talking about boring stuff, but it's boring me, Jamie. Wow, he's quiet. I can barely hear him.
Okay, here we go.
Wow. Okay, this is where I got to up his audio. All right. I don't think bass boost is going to do it.
Okay, here we go.
What does it sound like if I did music enhance? See, like, do you see how much it jumped right there?
Okay, here we go.
So it becomes a little more tinny, a little more airy. But if I go back down, so this is the bass.
Okay, here we go.
You can see the audio is at that level. But if I go add the voice, music enhance,
okay,
it peaks quite a bit. So I think this is fine. I might actually put a transition here.
Skip the boring stuff. Okay, here.
Well, let's see what a transition looks like.
Skip the boring stuff. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, not going to lie, like seeing how people manage their cables, just so I can compare. Well, then I'll tell him I'll tell him to do a video on how he arranges his cables. How's that? Or maybe you can just look at it from here. But yes, people like different things, and for me, all this stuff just kind of goes over my head. But I know you guys are totally into that, so I want to make sure I pay respect to that.
Skip the boring stuff. Okay, here we go. Disconnect that guy.
The one thing that I wish he would do was move the camera a little bit more so I can see what's going on. So I might have to.
That's gone.
Wow, he got loud. He peaked real quick here on the audio. I might just have to do this.
Disconnect that guy.
Okay, so I can bring up that audio there. Do I? No, as I'm doing this, I noticed. Actually, Tony, hang on. You tell me. This is actually perfect. I would like to hear your opinion on this. We're looking at him fiddle around now. Would you prefer it zoom in just a little bit more, or do you like it when it's held back? And so we kind of see, because a lot of it's not a lot of action's happening on the right side. A lot of it's happening on the left side where his hand is. But I'm assuming that this will change just a bit, but not much. You as a viewer of this, would you prefer seeing it like the way it is now, full screen, or would you prefer looking just a little closer? Does it like naturally? How does it feel to you? I like to, because you like to zoom in. Let's try it then. Let's try it zoomed in. So what I have to do now is I have to go back here. If I zoom it in, I have to zoom it in for the entire video, because if I zoom in and then change it and then zoom in again, it's jarring when the zoom doesn't match up. So what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. Now, obviously, we can't see what's happening. He's got an angle, but I can do this. This is a little more zoomed in. Let's try this.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so far. That's not bad. It's more centered, eh? Okay, good call. Okay, now I'm clipping it so I can raise the audio on this one.
So that's gone. We'll disconnect it on the USB side from the tablet itself.
Okay.
Get that untangled from my audio cable.
I think I might edit this out.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I can edit some of that stuff out.
Itself.
I think I can edit. I don't think I'm missing anything here because it's all off camera. So I can edit a bit here.
Get that
take this part out here. This is off camera. We're not missing anything.
Let's get that untangled from my audio cable.
Okay. Okay, so I can take this out here. What's happening here? Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, back to here. I think just give it a couple seconds of lead in.
Untangled from my audio cable. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
So that's going in.
Okay, keep it as. Yeah, let it go. Now I think I can edit this part out here. Yeah, see, there's nothing happening on this part. Okay, so the action of the thing just falling, just let it hang. Okay, now he's doing something off. Off screen. Don't need to add this out. Edit this out.
And then we have our.
Okay, perfect. This is a lot. This is dead space we can take out right here. So let's see how it flows.
And then we have our.
What happened there? I saw, like, you see that hand goes out and then it reappears. That's jarring. I think we can just. It's in the brain. It's jarring to see the hand.
And then we have our.
Yeah, that's better.
USB-C.
So I had to take. You see the hand kind of drop the clip, go out of screen, and then it's there suddenly and out of screen again. It feels like you're like a Matrix sort of deja vu that you don't want.
And then we have our.
That almost looks like no time had passed. That's not bad, actually. It looks like whether it's just seconds had passed. Okay, that's good.
And then we have our USB-C to.
Wow, the audio's loud. Okay, put it down a bit.
We have our USB-C to just normal USB cable.
You're gonna have to
So
really
this
edit
guy
the
will go
audio.
back into the talent cell, and this will go into the power booster board.
So far, this is great. Keep this looking good. I think I do want that. Sorry, I think I do want that picture of that piece earlier in the video as I'm watching this. Plug it in. Click. Now, do I keep this? I see arm. Do I edit the arm out? Because I'm not looking at anything. Okay, stop right there, right there. And then get rid of the arm because we're not seeing anything.
And that's essentially it.
I think. Oh, hang on. I forgot. Maybe we zoomed in. Is there something I'm missing? No, there's nothing I'm missing. Hopefully, I didn't miss anything. Hopefully, he didn't miss anything with the camera because I'm looking like. Hang on. Let's go back to the original. Oh, wow. Shoot. Sorry. Let's go back to the original clip. Make sure that I'm not missing anything. He takes his hand like. Yeah, you don't see anything off camera. It's not outside the thing, so I can delete that. Okay, cool. And pop.
And that's.
I think I want to just edit a little bit more. Just pop. Get that sound. He slightly does the Vanna White and holds it.
And that's essentially it. So
But it kind of does disappear, but that's fine.
And that's essentially it. So I'm going to do a bit of cable management.
Yeah, because we don't see what happens. Hang on. Maybe do I?
And that's essentially it. So I'm going to do a bit of cable management, and then I'll do kind of a test power up.
Okay, that's about. Okay, let's. We're almost done. Holy crap! Jamie's like on fire here. Editing my goddamn videos. Holy crap! I do enjoy it. I really do enjoy it, but it's a lot more work. I'm like cut, clip, cut, clip, cut, clip. Him is just let it happen. Let him cook. So.
Okay, so power up.
I almost wanted. Okay, I want to do another transition just to break the long run.
Kind of a test. Okay.
Oh, that was that just totally talked over him. that transition just
kind of a test power up. Okay.
no, that's way too sudden.
Power up. Okay, so
Oh, that's better. That's better.
Kind of a test power up. Okay, so
Almost did it cut too much? Oh, okay. Okay, I have to edit his audio. Let's boost him up. Boost. Bass boost.
Okay, so there we are. I just finished my cable.
Oh, wow, he's peaking. I can hear it buzzing. Okay, maybe I bassed him up too much.
Okay, so there we are. I just finished my cable.
Yeah, it's buzzing. Hopefully it sounds different on the headphones. I'm going to have to really play with this audio, as I said.
Okay, so there we are.
Hang on. I'm sorry. Make sure. I'm sorry. I'm just checking the live feed. I can't see what I'm doing on the other screen, so I'm using the live feed to make sure that I'm actually still
just finished my
good.
cable management. We got everything hooked up. So here's where the new cord plugged in.
Okay.
Here,
I can zoom in on that, I think.
here's where the new cord plugged in.
Let's see if this works. Zoom in there because we're doing a how-to and you need to see where the how-to went. Okay, it might be too sudden though.
So here's where the new cord plugged in.
Ooh, actually.
We got everything hooked up. So here's where the new cord
I can't. He's moving the camera too much. So I'll just have
plugged in. It goes over to the power booster board from Fruto Technology, and then just bundled up with my
wow,
audio.
it's peaking hard. It's peaking hard. The audio.
The power booster board from Fruto Technology, and then just bundled up with my audio cable.
I'm
And
just
the
gonna let him.
USB cable goes back around, tucked in here, and then to my talent cell. And we should be good to go in theory.
So this is I'm just not going to edit much because hang on. Wait, hang on.
Tucked in here, and then to my talent cell. And we should be good to go in theory.
Does he test it? Hang on. What did he test it? Was he supposed to test it? Hang on. Wait. Am I missing a video? Hang on. Wait. Hang on.
All right. So cable management is done. Everything's connected.
Oh, I'm missing a video. One video. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so I didn't upload. Sorry, you can't hear. You're hearing too much right now. Here, sorry. Hang on. Sorry. Hang on. Sorry. How do I stop the audio? That's what I'm. That's fine. Okay, sorry. Give me a second here. Sorry. All right, I'm missing a video. That's why it was weird. I was like, yeah, there's one more video that needs to be added here. I think it's this one. Okay, that one's, yeah, that's a new video. How about this one? Is this a new video? No, it's just this one. I knew it was missing. So it was odd. He showed us where things went, but he didn't test it. And I was like, okay, he wouldn't have forgotten that.
Cable and the USB cable goes.
As I was saying, typically what I would have done in future, and this is no shade on Jamie, it's just what's comfortable for me as an editor is I have the camera like pull back on everything and knowing that I'm going to be pointing things out. If you have it on a stand, and as long as you have a good camera, right? As long as you don't have to go too far away. It's not like a mile away or so. You just have it over everything. And so when you're pointing out things and saying, okay, it goes from here to here to here to here, that camera's not moving. And I can zoom in on the edit instead of having the camera move here, then move here, then move here, like physically moving the camera because our hands naturally shake when we hold things. Okay, now here, now here. When you have it stable, the camera won't shake. It won't be jarring, won't do the Blair Witch, and you can just point like that and have and edit the video as opposed to moving the video. So that's one of the things I would have done in the if I was in control of this. Just that's what I'm thinking. I mean, it's still helpful. He's hitting all the points. It's just it's slightly jarring when the camera shakes a little bit.
Tucked in here, and then to my talent cell. And we should be good to go in theory.
Okay, so I'm gonna edit there. Okay, I forgot the last part of the video. Okay, this part here. What are we doing for time? 4:15. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. It's all good. See here, he has look, he's already got it on a stand or something, right? That video is not shaking. Nothing's happening there. It's just everything in the video is moving. And that's where I would have like maybe held a touch closer. I would have had the camera set up right about there as the camera looks at it. If I was doing a how-to, or even just kind of zoom in like this close on the camera, and then so if I'm pointing things out, I can take it and crop it however I want to crop it. So that's just pre setup.
All right.
Okay, and he's far away from the mic again. Bass boost. All right, here we go. I have a feeling it's going to peak when he starts the wand.
All right.
Okay, let's do it. Hang on, a little more. I'm going to put a transition here. I like my transitions. Cross blur.
You're good to go in theory. All right.
Yeah, that's soft.
So
That's soft.
Cable management is done.
Gradual.
Everything's connected. I have the cyclotron cap on, so it should.
I might just, it's out of frame. That's the only thing I'm like looking at. The proton packs on the top third, the top 2/3. I might just a touch, like there. Center it. Balance on this side, balance on that side.
All right.
It's better.
So cable management is done. Everything's connected. I have the cyclotron cap on, so it
I don't
should-
know. He's just using his phone cam. I don't. Yeah, he's just using the camera on his phone, whatever phone he's using. I know he recently got a new one because he used to have a phone case with the Ninja Turtles. I think it was Leonardo or something like that. The one with the orange. So yeah, but he's just using a regular phone camera.
Theoretically power up.
Pardon me.
Well,
I'm
it's
so
opened
sorry.
up, but yeah, it's really just go time. It's moment of truth. So I'm going to try and find the power switch and the keep alive from underneath.
I'm just gonna keep
There
all
we
this.
go. Here we go.
I had tea in my mouth. I didn't want it coming out my nose. Don't know why I found that funny. Oh, way to go, Jamie. Oh, good. That's awesome. Oh, I should have expected that. I should have expected that. Yeah, it's great. I love it too. All right. That's the best scene ever. Yeah. He does peak though. I gotta bring it down just a touch on that one. Love it. Love it.
Look at that. He's busy. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to button it up and then we will do a quick recap.
I'm gonna let it hum for a little bit there. I like letting it hum. Job well done. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it. Oh yeah, I forgot he's stepping in. Okay, so where's it? There we go. Oh, that was good. I like that. Just let it hum. I know you can't hear it as well as I can, but just let it hum.
Yeah.
Enjoy the success.
All right, that wrap.
I might want to clip that a little bit though.
All right, that wraps things up for this episode.
Oh, sorry, Jamie. I got to get rid of this one. X. Got to put it at the beginning. We know who you are now. Got to put you at the beginning. I just noticed you changed clothes here. Okay, that.
All right, we're back with another.
Okay, that's better. Oh wow! I just noticed how much that cuts his head off.
I'm back with another episode ready to believe.
Wow, he looks like he's looking over the fence like he's the neighbor of Tim Allen here. Oh, I don't like that, but I can't. It's too late to change it. Is it? Let's hang on. Maybe. Wilson. That's right. Wilson. I actually bought a t-shirt just recently. My teaching partner, her name's Ferguson, and I'm Williams. And so as a team, we're Team Wilson. And we bought a t-shirt that says Wilson on it with the volleyball, obviously from Castaway. So I didn't want I'm not a big fan of Home Improvement, but Wilson was an icon.
Another episode Ready to Believe.
I'm keeping it. A little joke between you and me here, Tony. Ready to keep it. You get Team Wilson right there. Looking over his own name. All right.
All right, that wraps things up for this episode of Ready to Believe. My producer is reminding me, if you liked what you...
Okay, he's going to do the like and subscribe. I got to put some titles in here. Now, there are titles that you can add in here. Some are really lame, like Boogie Nights and stuff. We don't want this little silly thing. So I typically like to just put it in like and subscribe.
Reminding me, if you liked what you saw, please push the like and subscribe.
A little later.
If you liked what you saw, please push the like.
So I want to zoom in just when he says like.
Push the like.
There you go.
Liked what you saw, please push the like.
See, it comes in as he's saying it and settles when he says like. So it just settles right there. So
if you liked what you saw, please push the like and subscribe button. And just a quick reminder, we are partnered with Tools and Talent.
Oh, I got to put the Tools and Talent stuff here. So with Tools and Talent, I put this title in here. Tools and Talent. Link below. And then I throw in my media, I have pictures of logos and stuff. Where are you, Tools and Talent? I know I have you here. Oh, there you are. I'll use this one here, I guess. And what I'm doing here, oh, that's too big. That's full screen. I want to be, okay, so when adding, this is actually good, another quick little lesson. So when you want to add pictures into screen on iMovie, so I clicked in here. Let me show you that. I took a picture and I dragged it on. Now I'm going to put it on top of where the name tag is. So the name tag and the picture are going to maintain the same time frame. Whoa, what happened here? I got rid of the name, Tools and Talent. All right, Tools and Talent. Now, link below. Sorry, I apologize. Link below. I'll change the color of that too. And it's not capital B, it's small b. Proofreading. So now, obviously that's too big. That's like in your face and cut. So I'm going to make this on the top left here. There's video overlay settings. You can use a cutaway. That's what this is. It just cut to the picture and you can edit how you want that picture. You can keep it as whole thing. You can Ken Burns it where watch what we'll do here. I'll make it zoom in weird. So
I'm wearing their merch right now. I love this hoodie.
See that like that? You can't, he's talking about his hoodie. You can't see him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it, you can do blue screen. I never use that because I don't have the blue screens all set up and everything. You can do a split screen where it's side by side, or what in this case, we're gonna do picture in picture. So where are we going to put this picture? We can put it over here. We can put it here. I like to put it down the bottom right, like most newsreels do. Now, obviously, as I do this, you'll notice it's moving. I don't want to move within that window, so I have to make sure it fits in that window. And so
I'm wearing their merch right now. I love this hoodie.
Okay, see, now it's stationary. It comes up the same time as the title does.
I'm wearing their merch right now. I love this hoodie.
And it goes away at the same time. It's about 4 seconds. 4 seconds is a good amount of time. It lingers enough so it's in your face. We're talking about it. And I also want to change the color of the link below because it kind of represents something different than the title itself.
I'm wearing their merch right now. I love this hoodie.
I use this. This title here is the most common that I use. It's called Gradient Black. The soft other things, they're okay. This one's got ripped paper. That's silly. No use for that one. This is just, it fades out so I can put a logo at the end there. So, and you can change the colors using that, but that's fine. So here we go.
Talent. I'm wearing their merch right now. I love this hoodie. If you need to get anything from them, if you have an 84 pack on the way, there's plenty of upgrades on the site. If you have a spirit pack, there's upgrades for that as well.
Sometimes do I have any screen? Hang on. Sometimes I have pictures of the website itself, which I do a gradual. Okay, I might do this just to promote the tools in town a little bit more. This is not a paid advertisement, but it is good to give them a little love. You won't be able to see this, I don't think, but I'm going to go to tools and talent. What I'm doing, tools and talent. What I'm doing is, you can't see this, but I'm going to the tools and talent website, and I'm literally going to their shop. I can't show this right here because it'll have too much. Shop mods and gear. So HasLab mods. So I'm going to screen capture the entire screen, and I'm going to record this, and I'm going to, I can't try again. I'm going to scroll through slowly, but rapidly. And then that's enough. So what I did, I screen captured, hang on. I screen captured the me scrolling through the website. Now you'll see. Now I did that by hitting Command Shift and 5 for a video screen capture. You can do Command Shift and 4 for just a screen capture without movement. It's just a picture. I use those two often. Now it saves into your desktop, and you're gonna have to delete it later because it starts filling up, especially with screen captures, screen recording. So that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I have to click on it to open. Okay, sorry. I know you can't see what I'm doing here, but I'll show you the end piece here. So I'm going to take the screen record. I'm going to throw it in here. So what I did was, here's a screen record I just took a second ago. So I went to Tools and Talent, and I scrolled through it. And you can see that scroll. Now I notice I have something at the bottom here. So as he's talking about the items that are being sold at Tools and Talent, you can actually, it's as if you're at the website itself and looking at the items.
84 pack on the way. There's plenty of upgrades on the site. If you have a spirit pack, there's upgrades for that as well. Or you just want some sweet merch.
So now he's talking
pack on the way.
So he's talking about it. And it's not that we don't want to see Jamie. It's that sometimes it's cool to see what he's talking about. So if you'll notice, if I zoom in here, look at the bottom. It's this little thing here, StreamYard.com is sharing. That's because I'm screen sharing, and I don't want to see that. I didn't think I would see that, but here it is. So I'm going to crop that out just a little bit, center it slightly. Let's do I want to center it on 3 of the items? Just keep it simple like that. So as he's talking,
back on the way, there's plenty of upgrades on the site.
Oh, I have to edit that out. Okay. Oops. Click on that. It saw me just second guessing as I was scrolling on the screen record.
Back on the way, there's plenty of upgrades on the site. If you have
well, that's a little fast. That's a little fast. Oh, here's a great little tool here. So that was scrolling a little bit fast. So I'm going to slow it down. There's a thing here about speed where you can change the speed of things. I'm going to slow down that by 50%, and maybe it's a more gradual. You can hear the piano upstairs.
Back on the way, there's plenty of upgrades on the site.
Oh, that's better.
Spirit pack, there's upgrades for that as well. Or you just want some.
And I can see he's wanting to talk about his merch, so I'm going to.
So way, there's plenty of upgrades on the site. If you have a spirit pack, there's upgrades for that as well. Or you just want some sweet.
Okay, good. I like that. So basically, so to recap what I just did there, Command Shift 5, I screen recorded me going through the actual website on Google. And then I took that, dropped it into my media, and I put it in there. Now, it was going too fast, so I slowed it down. Now, the other thing is it's a bit jarring. It comes on and off. So what you can do with these screen shares and record. So this is, as we talked about here, this is on the, this is a cutaway. So it cuts straight away. It's not it's not a little window, which I could do as well, but you prefer to see what's going on. You can also fade in and out. So there's a little two buttons here on either side of the clip, right here and right here. So I'm going to mute them for a sec here. So it's right here and right here. Now you can fade it in. Oops, I just clipped it down. Yeah, this is what gets finicky here. So you can, come on, where are you? Click off, click on. This is not perfect. So you can see the two arrows here. You can fade it in or fade it out as fast as you want. And sometimes it's not as jarring. So here, he's going to talk for a bit. It's always good to go back a few seconds. Oops, I hear him too.
From them, if you have an 84 pack on the way, there's plenty of upgrades.
I also want to make it a little more gradual. Let's try this again.
If you have an 84 pack on the way, there's plenty of upgrades on the site. If you have a spirit pack, there's upgrades for that as well. Or you just want some.
Perfect. That's what I want. That's all I want. Just kind of like, he's talking about stuff that's on the site. Here's the stuff on the site he's talking about. And then he's talking about his shirt. Let's show him actually show the shirt. Boom. Done. And it's a nice gradual in and a nice gradual out. It's not slap, slap. It's you want it to be casual. Jamie's a very casual person right now, so the whole video should be casual. Nothing too jarring.
Back on the way, there's plenty of upgrades on the site. If you have a spirit pack, there's upgrades for that as well. Or you just want some sweet merch. We do have a discount link below.
I want to add that out though.
Sweet merch.
I do want to get rid of that. Can you hear the piano in the background? My neighbors, my landlord upstairs, kids practicing the piano. Which I think it's the Oscar music trying to play me out. We're almost done, folks. We're almost done.
Merch. We do have a discount link below in the description of this video, and that pretty much wraps things up. Thank you all for watching.
Okay, hang on. He's saying a bit more.
Discount link below in the description of this video, and that pretty much wraps things up.
Okay, let's. We want to get rid of that last stuff. The first one I'll let go. Second one we got to take out, and that's the tough part.
Pretty much wraps things up. Thank you all for watching.
That's fine.
Until next time, I'm Jamie Pell.
I don't want to edit. I don't want to clip out the ending too much, but he's eyeing quite a bit. I gotta get.
Thank you all for watching. Until next time,
that's fine.
I'm Jamie Pell Ryder, and we're ready to believe you.
I love it. All right, so now that's perfect. Okay, so and it's okay to slam in the end here. So, all right, now I got to put the music back in. So as he's talking, I typically like the music playing in the background to say, "Hey, we're wrapping the show up. Is here we're ending." So now obviously it's too sudden, right? That hits too hard. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to drag it out probably about the point where he says, "Thanks for watching."
Below in the description of this video.
Okay, pretty much wraps things up. Okay, so this is where we're going to gradually come in. Now, obviously too loud. Listen. Too loud. So I'm going to cut right here where I want the, actually, I'm going to have the audio come in a little bit louder sooner right here. So I'm going to bring this down to about 13. And again, I'll probably add this off air for the audio purpose. And I'm going to drag it in so it leads right in. I like that. So we have music. It's not awkward. Like when there was no audio, it was awkward with him stepping back, and it was just kind of odd silence. But here, the music, it's being filled in with a gradual intro of music. So let's try it out. Oh, that's a little sudden here. I can extend the gradual come in, the gradual rise in music.
And that pretty much wraps things up. Thank you all.
I don't want it to happen when he's pausing though.
And that pretty much wraps.
Yeah. So here's another thing. Like you see right over here, down here, there's where he talking, not talking, talking, not talking. You don't want the music to come in when he's not talking. So you don't want to notice the music's coming in. You want it to just slide through the door without you noticing, but still like, oh yeah, we have to go.
And that pretty much wraps.
See that? I don't want that. I want right there.
Video. And that pretty much wraps things up. Below in the description of this video.
I almost want to do it there.
In the description of this video. And that pretty much wraps things up. Thank you all for
watching. I'm going to have to go back. I think I'm going to have to check the edit on that one here because he was doing the just as he was talking. I might even drag that even further.
A discount link below in the description.
See that? It's a little more, actually, it's kind of like that.
Or you just want some sweet merch. We do have a discount link below in the description of this video.
I'm going to edit this off here.
And that pretty much wraps things up. Thank you all for watching. Until next.
The problem is you don't want to have music kick in where it's like, shh, you can hear the fuzziness of the song itself. It doesn't, it's okay when it's plotting. Is it? And you can do that softer too. Is it gradual coming in the door? But it's odd. I got to try and find my sweet spot, and I need the headphones for that one. So
this video, and then
see that part there.
Thank you all for watching. Until next time, I'm Jamie Ryder, and
we're ready to believe you. Oh, that's gonna be more gradual.
Believe you.
And then yeah, that's great. That's great. I love it. Love it. Love it. Now, typically, I'm going to stop soon here, but typically what I do is I play the entire video from beginning to end, see it as one piece, and probably see it another 2-3 times. And I'm just to the point I'm getting sick of myself or getting sick of Jamie. I can't get sick of Jamie, but I have to keep watching over and over and over again, finding the errors, finding mistakes, spelling mistakes, all this sort of stuff I may have missed. But I will take a little bit here. Let's take a look at it.
We're ready to believe you.
All right, we're back with another episode, Ready to Believe. I'm Jamie Ryder. I'm Bob
Wilson.
Today. I'm doing a very quick mod that I've had in the works for a while. Mostly just I've been putting it off.
Yeah, I'm definitely putting some background music in here after later. It's too quiet.
Mod that I've had in the works
it's too
for a
quiet.
while. Mostly just I've been putting it off. It's been sitting there ready to go. It's a
You'll hear that
quick
the final
one. You'll see when we get further on in the video. For context, I don't know if anybody else out there, it seems like you have, some of you anyways, based on the Googling I've done, if you've had problems with power issues.
This video is 7 minutes long. Okay.
For me, this has been manifesting itself by throwing the third switch in sequence on the neutrino wand, and instead of the
I'm gonna go through this after. There have been moments I've actually I watched the whole video, and after watching the video, I take a solid 5 minutes out of the intro out because I don't want to kind of repeat myself sometimes. I don't think that's what's going to happen here, but I was just remembering a moment where I was just like, I spent so much time in the intro. I was planning the intro, discussing the intro, and then as the video was going, I realized I'm just repeating myself, and I'd rather keep I love music, intro music too. I'd rather keep the show me, don't tell me moment. So I remember editing the video, like the intro video, chopping the hell out of it. Something that was like 10 minutes intro, cutting it down to 3 or 4. And sometimes that's good. Sometimes you just want to get right into things. Don't talk about it too much. Don't tell, just show. So show, don't tell. Is that better? So I think the
whole thing shuts down.
Okay, let's fast forward a bit because
research on 6.
yeah, so okay, so the intro is not too long. He only talks for about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. So that's good.
I will show you what I'm dealing with. First off, just as a quick demo, and then we will get into the mods.
So, and what's so good is he actually says, okay, here's the first thing we'll do, here's the second thing we'll do, here's the third thing we'll do. And he kind of sets you up ahead of time so you know what you're getting into. It's relatively short, 2.5 minutes. Maybe a little quicker would have been better, but this is really good.
Okay, so we've got
That's good.
powered up off.
And around here, I actually might switch the music up too. So I have this intro music playing, not the theme music. I'll have some gradual getting to know you music. And just before the transition around here, I'll start leading into some different music because different moment, different music. Let's get into that. And then we'll have some different music being played here.
So it's got the keep alive switch, and I've got my restored power. Third switch powers it down. That's what I want to fix, and hopefully this mod will do the trick. As a disclaimer on Fruito's site, obviously it's not going to fix it. If there is a why, we will find out shortly. Okay, so here we are.
Yeah, again. And then I'll probably keep the same music going somewhere halfway through here because I'm thinking the songs are about 2.5, 3 minutes long, depending on which song it is. So I think it might switch gradually somewhere else.
Here, this is the guy right here that we're going to have to unplug.
Hang on.
And we're here.
Do I edit that out? Hang on. Sorry. This might be.
Started here. This is the guy right here that we're going to have to unplug, and we're going to replace it.
Oh, actually, that's not bad. I like that. It went just a touch faster. It took a few seconds off there.
With this right here. So this is the power booster board from.
Sorry, just got a. Okay, sorry, just got a message from the ex about the soccer game. She doesn't know where she's supposed to go, even though it's there. I better get going soon here. 5:30. So this is good timing. Perfect. I can leave at 5 and be on time, no problem. Sorry, give me a sec. I apologize about this. Sorry. Same place. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so she can't seem to find the field. I'm trying to help her as best I can from here.
The power booster board from.
Okay, fast forward a little bit here. I think I'm going to have to wrap it up soon.
Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead on the USB side from the town itself.
Okay, this is really loud. I'm definitely going to check the audios. Okay, I think we're good. I think I'm going to stop her right there. Do, re,
all right, that wraps things up for this.
Okay, I turned down the volume here. All right, I think that's enough. I'm going to stop it there because I have a feeling things are going to go upside down at the game just because I got a text, and it's just good timing. So boom and boom. So here we go. Let's go back to this. Excellent. I hope that was helpful. Sorry, got another text too. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, sorry. It says this. Sorry. Oh. It's there's so much to say right now. There's so much to say right now. And anyways, there you go. So there you go. This is an example of how I edit videos. Kind of killed the mood at the end there with personal issues, but I've got to get moving here. And just see, I told you things are going to go upside down. I just did. So let's wrap it up. And I got to get out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Hope you learned something. I hope this helped a little bit when it comes to editing video and just how the process I go through. This is pretty average. I do actually a lot more clipping when I'm doing my videos, but this is pretty average. And I'm going to go back off air, go through the audio, make sure this sounds good, it doesn't peak or valley too badly, and the music's chosen music. It's too bad I couldn't show you that with the audio on my stream share, but it is what it is. All right, I gotta go. Thanks a lot, Tony. You rock. And if anybody else is watching this, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe right here. So you're gonna like and subscribe. Please do that. Help the channel grow. We're almost at 1,000, and we're going to go live on Tuesday. I may go live again Monday or something like that. Just to do some more power washing. We'll see how it goes. And this video will be out probably somewhere next week, maybe a Wednesday. We'll see how that works. That's my goal. I want to get it out by Wednesday, maybe Tuesday for Remembrance Day. No, I can't do 2 videos. That's another thing. I can't do 2 videos in one day. I try not to. Let's put it on a Wednesday. We'll talk to you later. I'm rambling. I got to go do some soccer. Tony, you rock. Bye. Hang on. Wait. Before I go, this is, I forgot to do this. Tony, don't go yet. Don't go yet. And wait. Here it is.
Hi, Mr. Ghostbuster!
Oh, you hear that? You didn't hear that, did you? Did you hear that? I don't hear that.
Hi, Mr. Ghostbuster!
There you go. Gotta go. Bye.